Ever wonder how you can exert influence on people with their best interest in mind? I'm not talking about staging an intervention in an attempt to coerce somebody to change their destructive behavior. I'm talking about influencing people while making them feel happier about themselves. I'm Dr. Gregory Cohen, otherwise known as Orico. If this content makes you think, consider connecting with me on LinkedIn or subscribing to me on YouTube. It is fully possible to achieve outcomes that benefit you while benefiting the people that afford you those outcomes. This is something I like to call altruistic social engineering, with the intent to leave others better off for having met you in every interaction, while employing social engineering tactics for compassion and not manipulation. You may be surprised what you're capable of influencing others to do. A genuine compliment or an astute observation can go a long way in building rapport. Combining this rapport with the principles of influence and elicitation will make achieving your end goals far more likely and without resistance. There are countless ways to build rapport that can happen in an instant or over years. These can be presented in a few simple categories that will allow you to build rapport with almost anyone. Find common ground. This involves sharing information about yourself and remembering information about the subject. Listen actively. This involves asking clarifying questions and leaning into the conversation. Reserve judgment. Good rapport stems from the subject knowing they can share information with you without fear of being critiqued. Mind your body language. This is a two-way street of ensuring your body language communicates that you are open while being vigilant to the subject's body language cues. Once rapport is established, you can harness the principles of influence to your advantage and to the advantage of your subject. Reciprocity. Be the first to act and give someone something. This can be a gift of a compliment. They will want to settle a score and give you something in return. Scarcity. Establish that there's a limited quantity of something. This can even be time, causing the subject to want the scarce resource or making them feel good for having it. Authority. People who are experts are much more persuasive. You can either be that person or display how the subject is the authority. Commitment and consistency. People need to be consistent with their identity. By demonstrating inconsistency or vice versa, you can influence the subject's behavior. Consensus. We often base our decisions on what others are doing. If we can display the bandwagon, we can influence others to adhere to that consensus. Liking. People are much more likely to be influenced by those that they like. This gets us back to rapport building. Finally, if your intentions are obvious, people may oppose them or be hesitant to your underlying motivations. Be subtle and use common elicitation methods to your advantage. Flattery. The use of flattery goes a long way in getting a subject to give you what you want. False statements or artificial ignorance. Humans have an intrinsic desire to teach and educate others. By seeming ignorant, you can make the subject feel more authoritative and forthcoming. Sounding board. The sounding board uses the tendencies to boast or grumble about feelings. An immediate kinship is created transparently when a person confides their feelings in another individual. If you're interested in learning more about altruistic social engineering, check out Human Hacking by Christopher Hednagi. Affiliate link in the description. You have been an incredible audience, and I greatly appreciate your feedback. Leave me some comments to let me know how you're liking the videos thus far. Until then, thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you.